Hey guys, Matthew here. So today I'll be bringing you the first update on Project BHH. If you're wondering why I didn't put up an update like yesterday or anything like that or 2 days ago, it's basically because I told myself I wasn't gonna give you guys an update until I got my first doctor drop. And it finally happened. Well, finally is a little bit of an overstatement because it wasn't like super unlucky. It took 289 maps to get a doctor running at 124% quantity. So I think I always tell people average is about 3 to 400, but I think that's pretty much with like a 60% quantity type of character. So if you're doubling the quantity, you should pretty much be cutting maps in half. So 150 to 200, I feel I should get a doctor. Uh, so I think this might have been a tiny bit unlucky, but not even 300 maps. I can't really complain. It took 3 days. Not that bad. So, okay, before we get into the results and I show you guys how much currency we're sitting at currently, I do want to say a few things, and also before I show the document, uh, two things. First thing, do not expect these kinds of returns, or do not expect this kind of, currency. Do not expect any of these results under any normal circumstances, because yesterday was an insane day for me. I got super lucky on so many different levels, and you guys are gonna see that. That's the first thing. Like, don't expect this kind of money to making. Don't expect to be making this much. But honestly, burials, I'm gonna say it right now, is just way better than blood aqueducts. I could have farmed a mirror in blood aqueducts, and as you saw, would have if mirrors were like 120 and I was basically making like 10x a day, it would have taken something like 12 days. Farming a mirror and blood aqueducts can be pretty easy, or sorry, in burial chambers can actually be done in about a week with even just some decent luck. At least unless mirrors go up in price by like a ton and they're like 200x, then like fuck that. But otherwise, you can pretty much farm a mirror in burial chambers in like a week. So anyways, enough talking, enough rambling, time to get to the results, right? So before I show you guys the actual currency tab, I want to go over the sales we've made and things like that. So we've done 289 maps at this point. This is just yesterday and the day before maps, so I'm not counting in the ones today yet, but I'm on map watch and we're 289. This is actually wrong. We've got three exalt drops, or not today, but all in all, yeah, all in all, three exalt drops, one doctor drop. So I'm not gonna go over everything. Like, you can just pause the video if you want to see. I'll just leave a little bit of time. I'm just gonna go over the things that were worth a little bit. So on day one, we got a 2120 Herald of Ice, which we sold for 80 chaos. We sold 80 exhaust flinters for 40, and that was pretty much it. We did sell a perfect roomies for 35, and that's pretty much what happened on day one. So not a big day. Yesterday though was pretty damn insane. So we got a raw exalt drop pretty early in the mapping session. Then we got a 2120 wed for another exalt. Then we got a voice of the storm, which I turned into a chore of the storm with an esh. What's it called? I can't remember the name of those things. Uh, Blessing, yeah, sorry. An Esh Blessing turned into a Chore of the Storm. Sold that for 3x and 20c because it's a pretty decent roll. Then I got two Lionized Fall Jewels. One sold for 2.7x and the other for 3. So that's 6x right there. 9x with the Chore. 10x with the 2120. 11 with the Raw Exalt. Then I sold a lot of jewels and a lot of skill gems 2020 because it's just super fast to level them to 20 in burial chambers compared to blood aqueducts. So I sold a lot of those, a few exalts just in selling 2020 skill gems, and I am keeping some for myself for the temple, but all the extras I can sell. And then the big kicker was actually we got a Zoph's heart that I turned into a Zoph's blood with a Zoph blessing, and I divided it a few times until I hit a decent fire res roll. I shouldn't have. It took way too many divines. It was just a waste. Waste, honestly. I sold it for 11.5, but if I take away what I spent in terms of divines, I probably got about 10.8 for it, which kind of sucks. But it's still, 10.8 exalts. Then we got another exalt drop. I don't know why I put raw here. It's just an exalt drop. It's fine. Doesn't have to be raw. Today we got a doctor card. Today we sold a 2020 Elihit for 37, a 2020 Cyclone for 34, We got a Divine Orb drop, an Exile drop, and a Doctor card. All that in about 35 maps. So pretty good day so far. We're still very early in the day. So now I'll go ahead and show you guys the results. This is what the currency tab is looking like currently. We have 30 exalts. We have about 10 exalts, almost 10 exalts worth of chaos, considering exalts are actually down to they're probably going down to 75. So almost 10 exalts worth of chaos. Then we have a fair bit of exalts worth of fusings and jewelers, and that's mostly it. We do have like one exalt worth of cartographers and stuff, but nothing worth mentioning too much. Obviously we got a doctor card. I didn't sell it or anything, obviously. Doctor cards seem to be about 7.5 exalts. This seems like price fixing to me. They seem to be about 7 to 8. Probably more 7. Hopefully, I'm hoping to pay like 7.5 for them, which would mean every headhunter would cost 60 exalts, basically, to make. Mine is the doctor cards I get myself. And then also a little thing I didn't even know about. Whenever you do your abyss, I do my abyss personally for the bosses. The bosses has a chance to drop this card, which is the Watcher's Eye card, well, the Samurai's Eye. And these things are actually worth like 50 chaos. And it's pretty good because only 3 of them gives you a Watcher's Eye, and Watcher's Eye have the possibility to, net you like hundreds of exalts if you get like some insane shit. So personally, I'm not going to be selling this. I'm probably just going to keep it and turn it into Watcher's Eye whenever I get 3 of them. It might never happen. Who knows? So that's it basically for the update on BHH. It's looking very promising. I think we basically have one headhunter, I think. If headhunters are 60, that's 30, 37, 47. Yeah, we almost have a headhunter already in like 3 days, and we're very early in the day, so maybe we can actually vow our first headhunter tomorrow. Just a little bit more luck, maybe one more doctor card, and we're gonna be good to vow a headhunter tomorrow. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. See if we end the project early or if we're gonna need to vow like a ton of them. So anyways, thanks for watching. This is gonna be Matthew signing out. Until the next one.